fire for the soba, and then I see bacon. That's when the little light inside my head lights up. Wow. I love pork, and I think it'll bring a nice element to the noodles, so that's where I go next.
I'm looking at the time, and it's just dropping. I'm like, oh God, oh God. I decided to pan-sear chicken wings. I want to seal in all those juices. Then once it seals in, then I can finish the product off with a little barbecue sauce. The intention with the soba noodles, I really want to get them pre-cooked. I'm gonna toss it with the barbecue sauce just to, infuse that flavor all the way through. I just hope I have enough time to toss them. Time is the essence at this point.
Yes.
As I'm cooking the broth, I'm realizing that the chicken's gonna be undone. So I'm putting my hands inside the broth, which is unsanitary, I know, but I don't want to lose. My worst fear is definitely serving undercooked chicken to the judges, and my reputation's on the line. I'm looking at the clock, it's going down. I start to plate. The noodles are a little overcooked, but you know what? I'm gonna go with it.
2-minute warning, chefs. Just 2 minutes to go.
2 minutes. Nice. Time is ticking away like crazy. The spicy and sweet mayonnaise idea is out the window for the celery and cheese. Now I'm just worried about my chicken. I have to go through almost each piece of chicken to see what's cooked. There's no way I'm gonna put raw chicken on the plate.
I'm really interested in what Jonathan's doing on his plate.
I don't know, guys. I think we're going to see some unfinished business here today.
I'm very nervous about the fact that I didn't cook the celery and I didn't do anything creative with the string cheese. My mind is strictly on getting this food to the plate.
1 minute, chefs. Got a plate.
Oh, sorry, honey. Luna, it's over here. There you go.
Trying to get it out of my pot onto my plate so judges can taste it.
10.
Yes.
9, 8, 7.
Oh, we're just having trouble today, aren't we? Did you get it? Yeah? Good.
2, 1. Time's up. Step away.
Time's up. I'm not really happy about this dish.
Cookie, Luna.
But, the chips gonna fall when they fall, and,
Place.
gotta go ahead and turn it out.
Yes.
Honestly, I'm not happy right now. I'm not proud of it, and I really don't want to serve it.
Chefs, welcome to the chopping block. Your dishes will be judged on presentation, taste, and creativity. How inventive you were with the use of the mystery ingredients. In this case, chicken wings, celery, string cheese, and soba noodles. Chef Jonathan, you're up first. Please describe your appetizer to the judges.
The appetizer I prepared today is a pan-seared sesame chicken wing on a bed of buckwheat pasta tossed with sesame oil and garnished with string cheese and fresh celery.
My palate hasn't been teased at all. It's a little bland. But I would have loved to have seen the celery and the cheese incorporated somehow.
Okay.
I'm kind of at a loss for words. I'm not sure what to say about this. Taking raw celery and putting it on a plate, it's a cop-out. You're a chef, that's what you do. You develop flavors. You don't put it on a plate and expect it to be what it is. It's not good enough. Okay. So I like the chicken. I think if you took that same approach with the rest of the ingredients, it really would have been a dish that kind of popped.
Okay. Thank you, Chef. Chef King, you're up next. Please tell the judges about your appetizer.
What I was trying to do here is we're going to have buffalo wings by way of Southeast Asia. The dish is missing some sauce because the 20 minutes went by a lot faster than I thought. The soba has some bacon in there, and then I was going to make a spicy and sweet mayonnaise sauce for the dipping of the cheese and the vegetables.
What you described to me tasted really delicious. Your thoughts. Unfortunately, I can't eat your thoughts. I only can eat what's on the plate here, and it seems to me really lacking.
And I want to say that the smokiness of the bacon is really nice with the buckwheat. It's really a good idea.
I don't have cheese here, but that's a pre-prepared product, so it has flavor unto itself, as celery does as well. But basically what you did was cut it up and put it on a plate. So all we can judge is what we have in front of us. And I don't think that this is what you would want.
Anybody can take these elements and just present them.
Right.
The challenge here as a skilled chef is to show us how you incorporate the ingredients together and make a flavorful dish.
You know, I wish I could do it over again. See what happens. If I get another chance, you guys won't be disappointed next time.
Thank you, Chef. Chef Darius, please tell the judges about your appetizer.
You're having a light barbecue stuffed chicken wing. Chicken wing is stuffed with the string cheese, celery stalk, and some bread.
I really appreciate your ambition in this dish. I love that you took the bones out and you stuck the wing.
This has some love in it,
Yeah.
you know?
That's what it's all about.
It certainly is. I mean, there are components that I like. I like the fact that you came up with the stuffing. It's just a really good idea.
Yeah.
You know, there are also some elements. It's a bit messy. The silver is a bit overcooked, I think. But there's, on the good side, there's vinegar, there's salt, there's pepper, there's something there. So I'm like actually going back for another bite.
Going home the first round was not an option. I plan on being here for dessert.
Chef, thank you. Chef Sulipet, please tell the judges about your appetizer.
My appetizer is a chicken miso broth with soba noodles and pickled onions.
I mean, I think the presentation is nice. I was hoping someone did a soup.
Yeah.
I think the vegetables are cooked well. The structure of the soup is very contained and focused, so I appreciate that.
And the chicken wings you poached in the broth.
I realized halfway through that the chicken's not gonna cook, so I just started, just kind of picking the meat just to give the essence, just so I don't want to serve you guys raw food.
It was a good use of all the ingredients. It was really nice to see them all in there.
Thank you.
And now the judges will need a few minutes to digest what they've tasted. We'll call you back shortly.
I'm not getting eliminated.
No, I think it's gonna be. I didn't even finish my dish.
Right, I don't think it's getting chopped. Yeah, I at least had all my products on
Yeah.
my display.
It's gonna be me on the fruit. I didn't finish my plate.
I was kind of shocked, honestly. I mean, at some of the things that were done and mostly at what wasn't done.
There's no manipulation of the ingredient in some of these dishes. So,
No risk taking. I mean, what's for $10,000 you got to take a risk here.
right.
Two of the chefs I really think showed up, Darius and Pet, both of them they showed dishes with imagination, a creative element. Neither one of the dishes were perfect, right? However, the first two, Jonathan and King, I have to tell you, it really got me angry. I'm angry about that. How do you cut celery and put it on a plate with a mozzarella stick?
You know, I got to tell you, I think that one definitely showed a little bit more like, he was contrite and he felt like he had the dish in his head. He just didn't finish the time.
That's not enough for me. I'm sorry.
And I really have to say, of both of the dishes between Jonathan and King, at the very least, Jonathan had seasoned his chicken. At the very least.
And at the very least, he got everything on the plate.
Yes. Either one of these gentlemen could be cut right now.
Really like to chop two right now.
I think that one of them, and you have to look at what's going to happen next. We're judging them on 3 courses. I think one of them has the distinct edge in getting 2 more courses out much better than the first course, and one of them does not. And I know who that one person is.
Judges, have you made a decision?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I think I'm going to be the one who's gonna get chopped this round. My dish wasn't complete. It was halfway done.
Chef King, Chef Jonathan, the judges, frankly, were offended by your dishes. And they
Yes.
were strongly inclined to chop both of you. However, ultimately, they decided to give one of you another chance. Whose dish is on the chopping block? Chef Jonathan, you have been chopped. Judges?
Jonathan, you were chopped because your dish failed on all 3 levels. On creativity, on
Yes.
presentation, and certainly on taste. We all thought it was just awful. And you were chopped.
Chef Jonathan, thank you.
Hey, thank you very much. Thank you. Getting chopped first round, definitely something I didn't want to experience, but I just wish I had an opportunity to really show them what I really can do.
Chef Silverman, Darius, King, Congratulations on making it to round 2.
Getting into the second round is great. It's like I'm being reborn again. And this time I can really show these guys what I can do.
Chefs, please open your baskets. We have striped bass, pimento peppers, jicama, mango, and brie.
Oh God, another cheese. Cheese does not go with the fish.
I've eaten at a lot of restaurants, and I don't think I've ever seen fish and cheese go well together.
Chefs, you will have exactly 30 minutes to prepare your dish, and time starts now.
Second round, I want to bring everything I can to the table. Immediately, I know I want to hand roast that bass. It's not a big fish, so I figured I have some time. I can kind of leave that off till later. I want to pickle my jicama and mango. When you pickle something, it adds that flavor, the acidity, and which kind of cuts the richness of the fish. I definitely need to step it up and make sure this time we go in the direction where I want
Stay.
to. I want to have some kind of starch on the dish. I said, let me go with rice. But the bottle I grabbed, it's instant rice. I've never used instant rice, so I'm not sure what to expect.
King is,
Feeling the pressure? He's feeling the pressure?
Well, it's good. I see a lot of things. I like what he's doing. I already am feeling like he's going to step it up.
I know what I'm gonna do with the fish. It has to be pan seared. I start looking around the pantry. I grab some heavy cream. I grab a couple of eggs, clove of garlic, and onions, and some peppers. And I spot the bread. I'm like, okay, we just rock out a bread pudding. And I just go back, chop everything up, and bread pudding. And I throw the blue cheese in and get rid of the blue cheese. I saute up my mirepoix, throw it in with my bread, let it soak for like 20 seconds. And I stuff my mold, and get that in the oven.
As I'm looking at the brie, I put it away. I don't want to worry about it until maybe 5 minutes before I plate. The direction I'm going with the dish, very simple, clean flavors. I put the mangoes and the jicamas together as a little salad on top. This little thought in my head jumps off, maybe I should incorporate an onion puree with the red peppers to go with the bass. I figure if it doesn't work, then I'm not gonna use it.
Stop.
I don't think I've ever used fish and cheese. I mean, cheese is a composed course, maybe after the fish.
yeah, it's just tough. I mean, the flavors just don't. I mean, the creaminess, especially brie, has a little bit of funk on it.
But together,
I feel the same way.
My mindset around 2 is focused on my own thing. I can't focus on whatever Pet's doing or whatever King's doing. So I'm gonna look out there and just do what I do. I see a nice red cabbage in the pantry. I have a starch, I need a vegetable. So I decided to make myself a little slow. So I grabbed the red cabbage and start slicing it up. Mix it with the jicama, throw a little vinegar in there, mix that up, let that marinate.
15 minutes, chefs. You're halfway through. Let's watch Pet break down this bass.
The biggest problem in this round is timing the fish. It's very easy to overcook fish, so I'm thinking 8 minutes. I want to put the fish on to get it to have that right crispy texture that you're looking for.
Everything's going well. I portion out the fish. I figured, let me start that fish now. I just won't put it in the oven. My main concern is I want to get that skin nice and crispy because I want that crunch there from the skin.
King is cooking his fish now, and there is about 14 minutes left, and that's pretty early.
Absolutely.
I know I need to do something a little different with the fish. So I'm just gonna dredge it in flour. And I need to get the fish a little light, so I added cumin to the breading and fillet it real quick. My goal isn't so much to be Pet, but just to be King. But I'm gonna try to stay competitive with Pet, because I believe once I get him in desserts, I can surpass him.
I'm trying to show the judges how I could use the different components in every part of the dish and have them all kind of tie in together. I'm thinking stewed tomatoes are going to be great as a sauce for my fish because I have the maquina peppers in there. And I'm thinking, let me add some heat to the dish with a little sriracha.
Clock's ticking down. I'm confident in the puree that's going to be the base for the fish. I just want to be able to execute all the items in the basket into my dish.
Chefs, 5-minute warning. 5 minutes to go.
Darius is plating.
So I'm gonna put my slaughter plate first and try to get some height built up with that. Then I'll put my fish and then put my mango chutney on top. Then I'm gonna nestle my bread pudding down. Once it's all plated, I'm like, wow, the color's like sick.
definitely proud
Yes.
of the onion and red pepper puree. You always need to have a good base to start off the dish, and I'm thinking the brie might just work. So I put the brie on the bottom, and you know the fish is being plated, and I'm feeling pretty happy.
I'm starting to put my mango rice on the plates, and it's coming out nice. You know, that's my base. The fish right on top. It looks good. I'm loving it. I get the tomato sauce on there. I put a little bit on the fish, and then the majority on the side, and then the jicama mango salad on top.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time's up. Step back. Now it's time to see what the judges think of your creations.
When time ran out, I'm looking in my bowl. I see a lot of the herbs that were there, some pieces of cheese that should have been on the salad with the fish, and I'm worried that it may not taste that good.
You were given 30 minutes to come up with an entree that harmoniously made use of striped bass, mango, jicama, pimento, and brie. Chef Sulibet, please tell the judges about your entree.
Today we have a pan-roasted striped bass with the red pepper and onion puree with a little bit of a mango and a jicama salad.
I like the herbs on the plate, and I really like the diced salsa on the top, and it's all good.
And you use tarragon on the plate as well?
Yes.
I really like that herbal flavor. I love the texture of the pepper onion sauce. I like that you didn't strain it.
You pulled off fish with cheese in my mind, so well done.
I am disagreeing. I don't think you made the cheese work as much as you hate the cheese, which is, I guess, a good point in this case.
One of my distractions is I think the skin was a little thick and not quite crispy enough. It's got to be crisp all the way through.
Yeah.
Chef Darius, please tell the judges about your entree.
Well, you have in front of you pan-seared bass with a brie savory bread pudding. And we have a jicama and cabbage slaw topped with a mango and pepper chutney.
The colors are amazing. Like the presentation was really
bright.
exciting. When it went down in front of us, we were like, wow. I think we all went for the bread pudding first because that was interesting.